La 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 lattes were a. La 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 lattes were a. La 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 lattes were a. Y'all know how it go. Let's get it. Let's get it. How y'all feeling today? Y'all know how this go. Hope everybody in the best of moods. You know what I mean? It's the weekend, kind of chilly outside. Winter is definitely here. Time to button up all of that cute. Cold ain't cute, and cute ain't cold. That's what it is right now. You need the bundle. Anyway, I was blessed this weekend to get a little brizzake. Can y'all say it with me? Brizzake. Yes, that's right. Well, at least the boys. The boys went with their sisters. Hey, sisters. Anyway, so I just got Momo. It's me and her about to go get something to eat in a minute. I want Popeyes. I don't know what she wants. She's trying to convince me to take her to the 99-cent store. Y'all know how that goes. But anyway, get something to eat. I'm trying to relax. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know what she got planned, but my plan is to be very lazy at this point. Very lazy. Just want to give y'all a double thank you for all the support from the subscribers. You know, this is becoming like a one big family here. Happy that I'm getting the acknowledgement that I've been getting. I really, like I said, appreciate every like, comment, share. If you viewed my video, if you just took the time out of your day to acknowledge what is going on here in Latte's World. And basically, for those that don't know what Latte World is, like, what is this? Like, the girl just upload videos and this, that, and third. No, basically, is a form of a person being themselves. One day, you might get some action. One day, you might not. One day, you'll see me doing something with the kids. One day you'll see me sitting down, have a realistic conversation like I am today. I mean, that's what happens in the real world. I mean, there's no set. I'm not lucky like some of these big YouTubers, you know, stars, and all of that, to have like a whole camera crew and things, and people come and set up things for me, and we like, yeah, we done bop, and everything is planned. That's fake. Because if I'm going to give you me, I'd rather you get the real me. So basically, when you come here, you get to be the real you. If it has something to do with kids, then kids. If it has something to do with one of the conversations that I've given, far as me sitting down here by myself, then that's what it is. Either way, you're going to get a realness. What I am actually trying to do is make this like a Latte World foundation where people come together, whether it's just women, men and children and their parents and mothers and child. Basically, that was kind of blah, but you got the point. Where everybody can find a place where there's something here relatable, something that you can relate to. Right. So, I'm going to be doing a couple of get-togethers, a couple of raffles, giveaways. Like, I have a couple of plans. I can't give out all my ideas because I be noticing people think that you're not paying attention. They act like they ain't really too concerned about what you doing, but those be the people that be focused on you the most, because trust and believe the ideas that you think nobody don't care about, those be the ones that people paying the most attention to. And because they're on a higher scale than you are, then of course it's going to seem, but neither here nor there. Closed mouth until the move is made. Then that's when you do what it is that you do. But these days you have to learn. Sometimes you have to keep your good news to yourself, because everybody is not happy about your good news. Some people will steal it and try to make it their own. You know? Now me, I feel it's enough support out here for everybody. And that's the problem within our community. Somebody gets something, everybody want to keep it to themselves. When if we share amongst ourselves, from one to another, because each one teach one. Knowledge can go far. Knowledge is the best thing you can give someone, which comes in the form of support. There's nothing wrong with giving a person advice or, listening to another person's ideas, But when everybody acts scarce as if they don't want to be the first person to jump off a bridge and support a person, that's like kind of crazy for me. But anyway, I support me. You support you. We supposed to support each other. That's why, not saying this on a, racial scale, but I heard something that kind of ticked something in me. You cannot take a soul food restaurant and go put it in the middle of Chinatown. They will never allow you to do that. But there's Chinese restaurants all over your neighborhood. Why? See, because they support their movement. We don't support our movement. Big difference. Big difference. Big difference. Yeah, but on another thing, I am happy. I am happy. My baby's birthday is coming up. It's on the 11th. Yes, Din will be 7th on the 11th. 7/11. My baby will be 7 on the 11th. That child has been different since born. I mean, seriously. Well, he was born on the couch. I should have known from then. But, hey, yeah. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. Like, nowadays, it's kind of confusing, because before you could be like, yeah, I'm going to just take the kid and we're going to go here, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. Unfortunately, me and my kids are not poke yet. So there's a limitation on the places that you can go if you have not got the poke. So until I find some place where it does not require the poke, then I'm going to have to come up with something else. Because then that means we won't be going out anywhere right now. And I'm not mad at that, and hopefully he won't be mad either. I mean, everybody got their reasons for the things that they do. Let's get into this shirt. It's nice, right? It's nice, right? That's me and my hitters right there. That's Latte and her babies. Get you one. Get you one. Get you one. I'm about to start doing promo Sundays. That's one of my things that I'm going to be doing. That's what it's going to be called, Promo Sundays. I will take price if you don't be quiet, all right? Because now you just being rude. Thank you. Promo Sundays. Let's get back to that. Right. What I will be doing is basically going through the people on my timeline, those that are doing something, basically clothing, hair, whatever it is that you do. Hit me up, basically. And I will basically put your stuff out there from my channel. Me, I'm very supportive. If somebody's doing something good, I'm trying to see them move forward in whatever it is that they doing. You understand? By all means necessary. There's enough of everything out here for everybody to get. Imagine the things people would be able to get if it was less selfishness going on. It's funny, because I could imagine the amount of people when I put my little Latte World thing up on Facebook, Instagram, this place, because see, people chatter, and trust they do. I'm just not one that give a but I'm just not one that care. But trust they, oh, look, what is this she doing? Oh, she did. I'm doing what I feel I want to do. It does not matter whoever, like what I do, into what I do, support what I do. I'm still going to do it. For me. And for the people here that actually watch and care. You understand? Price is going to be homeless. Because he's being rude and disrespectful. But, yeah. Don't let the what's the word am I looking for? Don't let the low vibrations of others cut down the high vibrations that you have in store for yourself. That's basically what it is that I'm saying. Because if you went off of that, you would never get nowhere. That's why my topic is going to be, let that hurt go. Let that hurt go. You have to. It doesn't matter what it is, who it is, where it came from, how it was done, or what was done to you. For the growth of yourself, you have to let that hurt go. My bad. You have to let that hurt go. Hurt is a terrible thing. And hurt people. So even if you're no longer within the situation that has hurt you, you can still be carrying that hurt throughout life with you, where it can be contagious, and spawn off into everything that you come into contact with. And when you allow hurt to set in, you allow people to hold a certain type of control over you, or whatever situation. We all carry situations, because let's just be real. Childhood trauma becomes adult trauma. So if you never dealt with the hurt from young and you still holding on to that hurt from now, that's just built up hurt. You understand? Anger, nastiness on the inside. If you've had a relationship with somebody and you felt like they wasn't shit, ain't treat you good, ain't deserve the person that you were, or took advantage of who you are, let that fucking hurt go. Don't let a person still possess that type of anchor over your life. If you was a young girl and you've been touched and you feel like a person violated you, that's something that's hard to deal with, but let that hurt go, because you are still letting that person control you, regardless to whether you know it or not. But that is the case. And most times, it shows out in a lot of the situations that we deal with, that we come into contact with, or that we choose to close our eyes to. Now, let me tell you something. When you hurt, when you dealing with hurt, when you've been hurt, something is it's like something comes within you as a person. It just makes you angry. Like, you ever just wake up angry for no reason? Like, you just sitting there, you just... That's a lot to walk around with every day. And when you have hurt, the depression and stuff that comes from it is crazy. And the bad part about depression, people wear it so well. A person could be going through something and you'll never know it, because some of our strongest people wear some of the biggest smiles. Seriously. It's sad but true. And this is because a lot of times letting people know what's going on inside of you when you hurt can make you a little bit more angry, because a lot of times you feel people don't understand where you're coming from anyway. So I'm basically talking to waste my breath, or you don't want another person to say something towards what it is that you feel has hurt you, to where you seem that they're belittling what it is that you feel you've been through. Because can't nobody determine the amount of hurt another person went through, or say how much they've hurt another person. I mean, me personally, if you feel something hurt you, who am I to say no, that didn't hurt you that much? The fuck? That would be bullshit. So with that being said, basically, everybody hurts. But what makes you a bigger person to free yourself of the hurt is to let that hurt go. People have done things to me. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes when I think of where I came from, where I'm at, and some of the things that I've been through in certain situations, that's my neighbor. Certain situations that I've been through, sometimes I don't even know how I even made it where I am. Because if I would have went with all the odds that was against me, I would not be able to be right here on this camera right now. And is my life perfect right now? No, it is not. I will not sit here and pretend that it is. I'm not where I want to be in life. I still haven't figured out exactly how to get there, even though I'm in motion. I mean, I've dealt with some real disgusting situations from myself and from other people. It's like some situations I can't even believe that I ever took part in. I'm just going to be honest with you. And don't ever, let's just check that. Don't ever let nobody tell you you stupid for nothing that you went through, going through, or whatever. Because you're not stupid for following your heart or what you feel. That's what humans are known to do. The stupid part comes in on the other person when they don't appreciate what it is that they're getting from you, to not be able to accept it. You know, some people feel they can get certain things anywhere, and that's not true. It's not. I mean, it's not. It's not. It's not true. But don't let people call you stupid for any of the things that you've been through or any decisions that you made in your life for you. That was your decision. You did it for you. Whatever outcome came from it, that was what you needed for you. Now, did they have to deal with it? No. Sometimes, because I can't say all situations other people don't get dragged into, because, but other than that, if not, no. And you're still not stupid. You're just a person that's dealing with something or going through something. Let me tell you something. In this day and age, 2021, you'll be surprised the hurt that people are dealing with, even down to our kids. Our kids deal with depression just like we do. If you take the time out, I guarantee you, to talk to your child one day, you would really be surprised the things that these kids walk around with on their shoulders. Because people are made to feel mental illness is like this big shh factor. No, it should not. It should be the most spoken factor, because it's the most effective thing that's going on right now. Everybody has their own thing that they deal with, but mental illness is a real thing that nobody likes to deal with. Just like children having a spectrum in the community or having a disability. Like, I don't like that. Like, I feel just because something is, I wouldn't say different because I don't like to use that word. Well, yeah, different. Maybe that's the perfect word, because no two things are alike, and if everybody was alike, then that would be no good. Because right now, everybody just trying to be like everybody else, and you see how that's working out. No good. But yeah, like I was saying, back to what I was saying. I'm probably like, but you should be following me. Yeah, but in this community, black community, our community, the community itself, that's something that don't like to be spoke about. You know, if you have a child that's on the spectrum or has a disability, then it's more so like just something that's hidden or no. No, I don't care what my baby came out to be. That would be my baby, regardless to what, because there's no label on no person that says perfect person. Like, just being honest. Just I don't think that's something that people should feel they have to be ashamed of. And that's why, like, when I do my promo Sundays and I promo people, I'm gonna promo people that I feel like, I'm pretty sure you guys will feel the same way, that are actually out here working and trying to create a movement. Like, there's this girl, Jai Littles. You know, she's from Brooklyn. She has this clothing line and it's called Creative. You understand? And it's a clothing line that basically surrounds children or people that have autism. You know, there are people that deal with struggles every day. Your struggle is a struggle. My struggle is a struggle. Their struggle is a struggle. But what I've come to notice is our struggle with them is more different than their struggle with us, because people with autism, and this is the truth, these are some of the most pleasantest, smartest people you will come across. And this is all honesty. Rightful hand. And I'm not saying this to be funny, because see, I deal with a little bit in my home. I mean, one of my children deal with dyslexia. I mean, Albert Einstein had dyslexia, so what the hell does that mean? Absolutely nothing. It just means he sees things differently than other people do. Instead of seeing letters one way, he sees letters backwards. And that's okay, because it's kind of crazy, because you could put any numbers in front of him, and this is a Zem that I'm talking about, right? You could put any numbers in front of him and he loves numbers. And it was a point in time where my baby did not like to read, like in front of people, like out loud, anything that had to do with reading, he did not want to do. And this is before I knew what the problem was. And a lot of times I would look at his work and I'm like, oh, you rushing through it. You just not taking your time to do your work. You trying to hurry up and go and play. And then one day I just actually sat down and I actually paid attention to the struggle that my baby was having, far as he would be willing to get in trouble rather than do anything that had to do with reading. Why? Because being that he felt he didn't read at the level of others, that he was either going to be picked on, and in some cases he was, because some people that don't understand certain situations can be mean. And sometimes children can be mean when they don't mean to. They're just being honest, you know? Like, say he'll go to read a word and the child will go, that's not what that say. It says so-and-so. So now he feels like he's on the spot and he's embarrassed, you know, which would make him not want to read again, because nobody wants to do something and have to be corrected all the way through. So me and his teacher wind up having a sit down. I got my baby evaluated. His results came back and they let me know that he was on the high spectrum of dyslexia. Does he operate any different than anyone else? No. Does he struggle with something just like other people do? Yes. Am I ashamed of it? No. And I don't know why people be out here putting on like they got something to prove to other people. Like, people will get up here on these social sites and try to prove to people that my kid is this and my kid is that. Let your kid be a kid. Like, let your kid be a kid. But it's not too many mothers that's able to let their kid be a kid these days, because they busy trying to relive their childhood. Why you think there's so many bodies dropping in the street? Like, where's these kids' parents? I don't know if y'all watch Hassan Campbell, but I do. I really watch this man. I Big up to him for what it is that he does. He talk real shit. Some people will get him, some people don't. But one thing that he say that's the absolute truth that I agree with all the time is, where's the parents? Because I know a couple of females that got about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, right? And if I see sis posting her in the spot or with her friends drinking Henny or hookah or whatever the case may be, same thing with the fathers. Like, a lot of kids is running around here without that male input like we had when we was coming up. Because I don't care if it wasn't your parent that caught you doing something. It could be another adult. You still was going to have the same fear instilled in you as if your mother caught you doing something. But if the mothers is not being mothers and the kids is raising themselves, that's why you got so much bullcrap going on out here around us. Half of these people or half of these parents won't know if their children is dealing with mental illness, illness of an illness, depression, or anything else, because they don't have the time to figure it out. But that's something that really need to be tapped into our community. But when I go into the factors of doing Promo Sunday, I'm going to be putting Jalalu's information in my description for her creative clothing line, because I respect that. She's going out and touching on a community that people try to keep quiet about on the regular basis. And it's something that hits home. I mean, 9 out of 10 males in our community deal with some type of spectrum. I don't like to use words like, mental retardation or artistic or high spectrumness and this, that, and the third. Kids that function at a higher or lower level than some kids do. Let's put it in that form, because that's just what it is. But yeah, and maybe I would be able to have her come on my platform and we do a little sit down, you know what I mean? And she be able to explain to you guys, get into it, let y'all know a couple of things about some things. Because people know one thing about one thing, and that's judging. And you should not judge nobody for nothing. Because nobody got it all. Nobody got it all. Seriously. Let's talk about this Latte World raffle. Wait, before that, if you haven't liked, comment, subscribe, or shared this video yet, please do so if you are still here. But yeah, the Latte World raffle is coming up November 14th. Ooh, send your dollar in for your ticket. Send your dollar in for your ticket, because I'm telling you, my gifts are spicy. I'm not no little cheap mofro that's just trying to throw something out there. No, I got good gifts, okay? All right? First gift, first place, the TV. Second gift, second place, a Bluetooth speaker. Not no little walkie speaker either. Some nice, something you could take maybe to the cookout with you and blow it. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Right? Third gift, a $25 gift card. Boom, 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 boom. So throw your dollar up in there. Holla at me. I'm going to be putting my Cash App in the description. But on the 14th, on all my social networks, I will be going live and announcing the winner. Hopefully that will be you. Until the next time, this is Latte from Latte's World. Latte's World.